definitely don't want to be walking in here to plant trees. You want to be on top of a piece of equipment. To lay it into a nice, rather neat little bunch so that I can pick it up and carry it over to the burn pile. The project is not my house, although it's going to feel like my house. It's very unique. These plans have been in the making for like 5 years. This thing is moving very fast, like a typical roll-up project. Front, the east side, east-facing view, going to look very, very barny.
A barn is an example of rough carpentry.
All kinds of barn effects.
Great Scott!
The rear is going to match closer to the rear of the house, which is going to have glass, because that's where the view is. What's this building going to be used for? It's going to be used to store my cars, store my Christmas ornaments, and potentially even have a playroom upstairs in the loft. We are building this building up kind of high, and then we're going to backfill because I want as much view as I can get. We're building the stem walls a little tall, and then we're going to backfill in about 3 feet of gravel and compact it into this side. Over here it's only about 1 foot high. The ground naturally slopes, and I don't want to go up any steps. And when I transition from the garage to the house, there's going to be a door right around here. Be able to roll my little wheelchair, scooter, whatever I'm using at the time, my walker, right into the home. Progress we are making on this thing is exhilarating. Windows are nice and low so that I can look out here. The view is gorgeous. So I am thrilled that it's coming along so quickly. Jump-started my whole house project. These are 1x12s, and they're about 1 inch thick and 12 inches wide. They're going to go on the side of the new barn garage. This particular tree actually came off the back of our farm. We had a dead cedar tree that we took down and we sliced it up on the mill. So this barn we call it the drying shed. And the perfect wind tunnel through here. We got a lot of air, but right now it's hot enough and dry enough to dry the wood slow. But tomorrow the trusses go up. But let's see how far they get today, because if they don't get these trusses on today, then we're going to fall behind schedule. All of these were cut on my mill. The majority of these were cut by me or one of the other guys. Hours ago, these were a tree. This one here, the heartwood, is over to the left, and that's a much better cut. We probably got 2 beams out. So anytime, you know, you can get the heart of the tree, the center of the tree, off to the side of the beam, you have a little bit less chance of it twisting on you. That other barn is about 110 years old, 120, there's a little debate about that. That's a true timber frame barn, you know, with hand-hewn beams. This is not a timber frame. This is just conventional construction. It's made like a house. It just has different accenting. So it's not made with classic timber frame construction.
There's a fairy village which in the spring will be covered with wisteria blossoms. There's also a forest library, a giant's chair, and a dragon named Wilder.
If you like to climb, you can head over to the park walk course or down Music Alley to listen to a tune.
There's an amazing carousel where kids of all abilities can play. Every park should have a good swing, and we have a couple of excellent ones.
Especially when you're 6 and 7 and 8, it's a really exciting way to get started on building that skill set.
I think it's kind to me and them because you're giving them something.
Customer service, handling money, understanding what business goals are, and following through on achieving those goals.
Grandma ordered 1 box of Thin Mints and 1 box of Do-si-dos. And now we need to give them their cookies, and we also need to collect their money. Your total for the 2 boxes is $10.
Tualatin Hills Nature Park, a wondrous natural area in the heart of Beaverton, Oregon, on the ancestral homelands of the Kalapuya people, who have stewarded this land for generations.
This park is enjoyed by over 200,000 citizens every year.
This park is a huge treasure in a busy urban area.
So many people come here for different reasons. It's just a chance to free themselves of their daily stress and reconnect with the natural world. Within the 5 miles of trails, you can be going through all different types of habitats within a short period of time.
When you walk into the Cedar Grove, you feel like you're in a sacred space, an old cathedral. I just wish the trees could tell me their stories.
Deep within the fiber of these trees are names of people who fought to preserve this special land we enjoy today.
We saw the importance of monitoring sites where we knew that we could get in regularly. So McCord became our primary spot. It's been closed the longest, so for the last 18 months, we come in about once a month or at least every other month and take pictures of pretty much all the same sites. And we've been able to see progressive change over all the seasons. One of the first things we found was that our feeling of grief and loss changed into curiosity, because the gorge is a living, breathing thing. There's a lot of healing that has been going on, and immediately after the fire we started to see growth of ferns and other undergrowth and shrubs, and even the return of some trees.
What's your favorite book in Scripture?
There's something really powerful about coming out and being who you are, and then to go to a church and have the pastor not just notice that you're there, but really see you, is so affirming. Catholics and Lutherans worshiping together, and we can have people of color, gays and lesbians, we have women preaching, teaching, and leadership. We're kind of a cutting-edge church.
Seniors age 65 and older are the fastest growing segment of the U.S. population, and like many Americans, are increasingly drawn to yoga. This presents both a great opportunity and a serious challenge for yoga instructors, since some commonly taught postures may pose significant risks for older bodies.
The Teaching Yoga to Seniors certificate training is designed to enhance yoga teachers' sensitivity to the complexity and vulnerability of older adults, and to give instructors the skills and confidence to safely and effectively teach seniors.
Exhale, bend the knees. Created in collaboration with top medical experts from Duke University Health System, and informed by our extensive experience teaching yoga in medical settings, the program combines the best of current evidence-based medicine with the ancient wisdom, experience, and tradition of yogic teachings.